Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. Yeah, and today we are doing an opera special because we have two very interesting operatic things. One composer and one singer. Now, the singer is Rosa Ponselle, a fellow Connecticut native. Well, I'm actually a Delaware native, but I grew up in Connecticut, so there you go. And so did she. She was from Connecticut, believe it or not, considered by many to be the greatest Verdi soprano who ever lived. She had an amazing, amazing voice, an amazing natural voice. And we've got, let's see what we've got here. All kinds of strange stuff. Goodness gracious. We have the complete 1939 Victor and 1954 Villa Pace recordings, the centenary edition from 1923 to 1925 is when the Victor stuff was made, and 1926 through 29. Okay, that's some more Victor recordings. And Villa Pace was her home. It was in Baltimore, actually. She was there when I was there, when I was in college. I never met her, actually. Maybe she was dead by then. I don't remember. But in these wonderful Ward Marston transfers on Aromaphone, you get all that stuff. Lots and lots of arias. And you can tell exactly why she was so wonderful. How many discs do we have in here? I don't even remember. 3 discs. Okay. She was a terribly nervous person. She had horrible stage fright. And she never really had a high C. She had everything else and spades. And eventually she quit. She just walked out. She quit opera because, they wouldn't give her the operas she wanted to do. And so she said, I don't need this aggravation. Screw it. And she left at absolutely the height of her career and of her vocal greatness. The Villa Pace recordings were things that were done at her home in the 50s, and she still sounded marvelous. 1954, wow. She still sounded absolutely terrific. So she died in 1981, yeah. So she was still there when I was there at the end of her life, last couple of years anyway. And there it is. So I've always kept this set because they're so wonderfully mastered, because you do get a sense of the voice. I mean, these old recordings, they're okay for opera people because, the voice often reproduces pretty well on these primitive electrical or acoustic recordings. You can't hear much of anything else. That's the problem, isn't it? She also played the piano very well. She accompanied herself on some of those things. And then I've got a lot of the same stuff on Nimbus. In their Prima Voce series, there's a 3-disc Rosa Ponselle edition. And here it is. And I kept these kicking around too. Nicely transferred. They're digital ambisonic recording, whatever that means. Ambisonic, I always thought that means you've got your arm in a cast or something. I don't know why. Yeah, it's ambidextrous, right? When you can do either hand, whatever it is. But it's ambisonic. These don't have their arms in a sling. Transfers from 78, good quality, 78 RPMs. And so you get acoustic recordings on disc 3, which is unbelievable. And the other stuff is here in discs 1 and 2. The greatest vocal recordings from the years 1900 1939, a breakthrough in archival sound reproduction. Yeah, okay, whatever. Rosa Ponselle. Definitely a personality, a major, major voice, and you really should know her or hear her do some of this stuff. Then after that, I've got 4 recordings of Ponchielli's La Gioconda. I like La Gioconda. It's got the Dance of the Hours, and it has Suicidio, which is wonderful. Suicidio! Yeah, no. When she wants to kill herself, it's got marked vibrato over the violins, by the way, in case you're wondering about vibrato in the 19th century. So, Ponchielli, he lived from 1834 to 1886. And I guess this is the only thing anybody cares about that he wrote, which is a shame. But this is a 1931 recording from La Scala featuring Giannina Arangi Lombardi as La Gioconda. Laura is Ebe Stignani. I mean, she was around for a billion years after that. La Cieca is Camilla Rota, and Enzo is Alessandro Granda. Excuse me, Barnaba is Gaetano Viviani, and the whole orchestra and business is conducted by Lorenzo Molaioli. Yeah, okay. 1931. Yeah, good year for La Gioconda, I guess. Then we've got, oh, this was terrific. This one is the modern version with Violetta Ormana and Luciana Dintino and Roberto Scianuzzi and other people like that. Oh, Placido Domingo is Enzo. There we go. That's why people bought it. Presumably with the Munich Radio Symphony Orchestra under Marcello Viotti. So I just keep Giocondas around. I mean, you should always have a few of them. Which one is this? Oh, yes. Maria Callas, the old Fonicetra. The Maria Callas Gioconda with Fedora Barbieri and who's Enzo? Gianni Poggi. Well, no one cares about him. But it's Maria Callas, and that's why everybody wants it, of course. Anybody else? And then this was the famous one, the really famous one. Tebaldi, Bergonzi, Robert Merrill, Marilyn Horn, Nikolai Guslev with the Academy di Santa Cecilia di Roma under Lamberto Gardelli. Oh, it's wonderful. And Decca. And Aurelia Dominguez. And oh, goodness, what a great cast. Piero de Palma's in here. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. It's the one to get still, frankly. It really is. So there you have it. I mean, it's really a fun opera. A nice, wonderful, down and dirty Italian opera. Lots of fun. And of course, it has the Dance of the Hours. So, hello, mother, hello, father. I'm calling you from Camp Granada. Remember that? No, that was what's his name? Helen Sherman. But same difference. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. This opera thing here. Take care.